You've called Dr. Nicholas Terese. Please leave your number and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, Nick, it's Paul here. So I don't know what's wrong, but I'm at home and I've just passed out. Can you come? Please? Oh, come on, Naomi. Pick up.
The Turners are back from Mount Isa.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Well, should we go over there?
Do you think Amber would want us to? We'd probably just be crowding her.
A crowd might be just what she needs.
You go. I'll just do a bit more here and then I'll head over.
Sure?
Yeah. Tell Amber I'm thinking about her.
Paul?
Oh, Karl, thanks for coming.
Okay, now listen, how are you feeling before you collapsed? Do you have any shortness of breath, any dizziness, chest pain?
Karl, I have leukemia.
What?
Yeah, I was diagnosed about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, Paul. I had no idea.
Why? You're not supposed to. The only two people that know are Naomi and Dr. Terese.
Well, Nick's treating you.
Yeah, I've just started the chemo. I mean, he's supplementing that with an experimental treatment he's trialling, so I guess either of those could have made me collapse.
Yeah, okay. Well, we need to get you to the hospital soon.
No, Karl. Please, if I thought it was that bad, I would have called an ambulance in the first place. No, I want to be treated here without any fuss. Please.
Oh, this milk's off. I might pick up some more and get some stuff for lunch and dinner as well.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll get that on my way out.
Yeah. Hey, do you have anything that needs washing? Is that a yes or a no?
Do it later.
Hey, you came.
Yeah. Imogen was going to come over too, but she's got a stack of reading to catch up on, so... She said to say she's thinking of you.
How hard is it for her to come over and say hello?
Where's Lauren and Lou?
Oh, they decided to stay on a bit longer to spend a bit more time with Mason.
So you finally got to meet your other brother.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, actually. Shame about the circumstances.
So how's it being back? Was it all right?
It was weird. But then again, it's no weirder than coming back here. Everything's exactly the same, except it's not.
Now, guys, I know you must be wrecked, but if you're feeling up to it, I think there's something you should see. And that includes you. Couldn't believe it when I drove past. It just seems to get bigger and bigger. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have brought you here.
No, it's fine. It's just... This is where it happened. Do you want to go? No. I'm glad you brought me.
Me and Georgia. Your dad was a really good bloke.
Yeah. He was. Thanks. Do you know all these people? Some of them. Hey. Come on
and have a look at all this.
Do you want me to go after him?
No. He's been pretty tense lately. I think it's just better to leave him go.
See ya.
Hey,
Hey.
you busy with uni?
Trying to be. I'm hoping a double espresso will push me through it. How was Mount Isa?
Tough.
How's Amber coping?
Yeah, all right, I guess. I mean, she's doing everything she can to get on with things, but she's withdrawn, which I suppose is pretty normal.
Yeah, I guess.
You should drop in later. Amber would love to see you.
Yeah, sure. Of course I will. But I should probably get back to this for now.
Do you still think about the well? Because even with everything that's going on, it's still in the back of my mind, and I can't stop dreaming that I'm trapped down there.
I've been dreaming about it too.
Are you trying to escape?
Sometimes. But usually I'm just standing there frozen and the walls are closing in or there's gallons of water pouring down on us.
So I'm there as well.
Yeah. But don't worry, nothing happens.
Yeah, you're in mine as well. Except once you were there and then you disappeared.
Creepy.
Do you mind if I get a coffee and we talk about this some more? I think it would really help.
Sure.
Paul, I'm sorry I missed your phone call. I was in an important meeting. I came as soon as I could. Where did that come from?
Oh, I thought I heard voices. Hi. He's doing much better.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, well, when I couldn't reach you or Naomi on the phone, I called Karl. No need to worry. He's treated me many times before.
Right, so, you're aware of Paul's condition then?
Yes. First I thought he may have collapsed as a reaction to the chemotherapy, but then I realised he was severely dehydrated, so I popped him on a drip and it seems to have done the trick. I hope you don't think I trod on your toes or anything.
Oh, not at all. I'm glad you were here to help.
Well, you know, I'm pleased to hear that you feel that way because I'd like Karl to be involved in my ongoing treatment. Well, just after what happened today, I feel a lot better knowing I've got backup.
It would be a great experience for me. I'm sure I'd learn a lot.
Oh, sounds like a good idea. I'd appreciate the help.
Great. I'd certainly like to hear more about these experimental treatments you're trialling.
So do you have anyone that you can talk to about this?
Not really. Do you?
Well, normally I'd talk to Amber, but with everything that's been going on with her dad, I don't want to burden her.
What about Paul?
I haven't seen him since I moved in with the Turners, and last time we spoke he had a virus which was really knocking him about, so I don't want to burden him either. To be honest, Imogen, you're the only person I want to talk to about this. You're the only person that understands what it felt like to be down there, thinking that we were gonna die.
Maybe we need to find a trap down a well support group.
Or maybe we could start one for ourselves.
Well, whenever I've seen those memorials on the side of the road, I've always found them quite
Telling you about
morbid.
the
But when you actually know the person who's died, it's more like a sign of respect and
This morning
remembrance.
when I woke up, I still felt like I was down there for a few seconds.
Well, we have to remember that we've survived and we're safe.
Okay, so you're too busy studying to see Amber, but you've got enough time to chat to him.
I was going to come by later.
Yeah, no, this is my fault. I interrupted Imogen studying. You must be waiting for me to get this stuff back home.
Oh, no. We went out, actually. Josh took us to Dad's memorial.
It was really sweet of him. He dropped everything to be with us.
Maybe we could go back there after my shift. Somehow it helps to read the messages about Dad.
Sure.
Or the three of us could go. I'd really like to see it.
Or maybe you could check on Bailey.
He was pretty upset after the memorial.
Yeah, if that's what you want. See you back home.
Oh, I am so sorry. I just remembered that there's a book at the library that I really need.
Really?
Yeah, I'm such an idiot, right? I can't believe I forgot it, but I promise I'll see you later.
Thanks for this.
No, it's fine. Consider it a thanks for your discretion.
Yeah. I was just so shocked when Paul told me. I wish he'd reach out and tell Daniel.
Well, I've been telling him exactly the same thing, but he doesn't want to go there. What can you do?
Must have been quite difficult for him to hide his illness.
Well, yeah. Men like Paul, they can usually bury what they want to keep buried.
Sure. But he would need help, wouldn't he? More than Naomi could offer. Is Paul patient X?
Excuse me?
You've been treating a mystery patient at the hospital. There's been talk.
By talk, I guess you mean Georgia.
No.
All our conversations, they always keep coming
No,
back
it's
to
just
her.
general talk. Look, all I'm concerned about is Paul's well-being.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then perhaps you'd consider quelling these rumours about this patient X. I just don't need the distractions whilst I'm treating.
No, you consider it done.
Thanks.
So, what's the treatment going to be? Look, I'm just so pleased you're the one who's going to be treating Paul. To be honest, I've read a lot about your work. I can't wait to get up close and see you operate.
Yeah, okay, well, look about that. And when we're at the hospital, I'm just going to have to ask you to keep your distance.
What, you don't think I can keep it confidential?
Oh, I have absolutely no question about your integrity. It's just that keeping Paul's identity a secret at the hospital, it's been a real mission. And, you know, this leak about Mrs. Morgan has proven how easy it is for this stuff to get out.
I hope you're not suggesting I had anything to do with that.
No, of course not. Of course not. Just the fewer people hanging around Paul when he wanders into the hospital, the better. Okay. I've got no problem with you being his on-call doctor in emergencies, and if you've got any questions, we can debrief. Okay, but leave the hands-on stuff for me, okay? Thanks.
Hey, do you know what would be useful? If you and I go to the house a bit of a tidy, you know, made it fresh for when Lauren and Lou get back.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I will. You know, the back lawn really needs to be mowed. Could be good for you to get outside.
No, thanks.
What are you playing?
A game?
Can I join in?
No, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah. Oh, maybe when you're done, we could play each other. I'm not a big gamer. I don't know how to use the controllers or anything, but you could explain it all to me. I'm willing to learn.
You know what? I will mow the lawn.
Karl, what did you manage to dig up about Nick? Did you find out about his mystery patient?
Yes, I did. I know all about it, and it's perfectly legitimate. Nick is treating a high-profile member of the community who would like to keep their illness and their identity secret.
Where did you hear this?
I saw the patient. It's not fraudulent.
Well, then he has to be doing something else wrong. You're going to have to keep searching.
Okay. Georgia, I agree that the bet he made about you was disgusting. And while I have doubts about Nick personally, I have no doubts about him professionally.
The personal is professional, Karl. You told me yourself that the reason why he didn't get that job in the UK is because of the way he treated people.
No, I didn't have any proof. We were just speculating.
I thought you were on my side.
Georgia, I'm not on anyone's side. I realise you have every reason to dislike Nick, but don't you think that might be clouding your view? I mean, maybe there's someone else who could have posted that message.
No, there is no one else that wants to ruin my career. It has to be him. You're going to have to help me expose him, Karl.
Well, I think I've done everything I can.
I cannot believe that you're doing this to me.
Come on, Georgia.
No, you're just siding with him because he's a doctor. You guys just stick together no matter what.
That's not it at all.
You know what? I don't want to hear it.
Been a bit stubborn, mate.
It usually starts the first time.
Maybe you flooded the engine.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe just leave it for a minute, okay? Bailey, just leave it for a minute.
No! Hey, who do you think you are? Coming into my house and telling me what to do. You're not my dad, and you're not my brother. Hey, you're just some stupid hippie my sister was stupid enough to think she wanted to marry.
Look, I understand.
No, you don't! You don't! So get lost!
I'm really sorry, babe. I thought Karl would be able to help you.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, don't look now, he's just walked in.
Karl.
Nick, he's coming this way.
You're, talking about me again.
Just walk away.
No, nothing would give me greater pleasure. But I've just received a call from a colleague of mine in the UK saying that a Dr. Karl Kennedy has been making inquiries about me. Now, since there's no reason that I can think of for Karl to be digging up dirt on me, I can only assume he's working on your behalf.
If I ask Karl to dig up dirt on you, it's because you're dirty.
More like filthy.
He's defending you now, but where was he when you were falling all over yourself to spend time with me?
Don't.
It's just what I was thinking. You were never worth my time.
Things are pretty intense over there.
I can imagine they would be. But who better than you to deal with that? Oh, come on, look at all the things you did for me when Kate died.
Yeah, but you're my family. It's Amber's family. I've got to find the right balance between being there for her and not being in the way, you know?
Hey.
Oh, hi. Access all hours, huh?
Yeah, well, Nick and I are working very closely on the cancer centre.
Well, I thought that wasn't going ahead.
Well, you know what? I guess now's as good a time as any. I'm going to ask the council to hand over the building to the hospital because I think curing cancer is far more important than some housing development.
Cool, P, that is awesome.
It's fantastic, yeah.
Oh, what made you change your mind?
Well, you know, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Oh, well, it's nice to have something positive happen when there's so much sadness around. Better let you guys talk shop.
If you've got time, do you want to take it down to the park for a run? Maybe if you conquer out, you might stop chewing my thighs.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's go for a walk. Let's go, bananas. Oh, easy. Good girl. Come here. Come here, let's go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just been a really long road to get here, you know?
Yeah, it certainly has. And I got to tell you, my hands-on experience certainly played a very big part in my decision.
I'm glad. Not that you're suffering, of course, but that you've found a way to make some good come out of all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Well, I looked for you at the library. I realised all the info I needed was online, so I came home.
Why are you hanging out with Daniel so much?
What are you talking about?
Well, you looked pretty close at the store before.
We were just talking about the well and stuff.
Okay, I know that you went through a really traumatic experience together, but seriously, you need to talk to a professional, not each other.
Why do you even care so much? Amber didn't seem to mind.
How would you know? You've been avoiding her like the plague. You're obviously guilty about you and Daniel.
No, it's not that.
Okay, so what is it?
I don't know how to act around her.
Act like a friend. Your problems are nothing compared to hers. So please just stay away from Daniel because she needs him more than you do right now.
As the plane took off, I looked out the window and saw we were flying over where we used to live. Oh, we had some good times in that house. And some tough ones, too. But we did the right thing, taking Matt back to Isa. It's where he belongs.
You'll like the memorial, both of you. It's beautiful. Shows how many people cared about him.
That's true. They all did.
Amber and I were so overwhelmed when we saw all the flowers and the cards.
And Bailey?
It's hard to tell. He doesn't really give away much.
He's always been the same.
He got that from his father. I keep forgetting that's... No. Who would do this?
Ooh! Smells good in here. He's stockpiling.
No, it's for the Turners. At least they won't have to stress about what they're eating for the next couple of nights. So, what can I do for you?
I'm doing an assignment for my health and human development class, and I'm in need of some volunteers.
Does it involve danger money?
No, there's no risk involved.
Okay, all right. So, what kind of test is it?
It's a body fat skin fold test.
Oh, nasty.
No, you'll be fine. You're one of the fittest in the street.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I'm getting everyone involved, and Karl's next, so.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm up against him, yeah, absolutely, I'm in.
He just went off, which I totally understand. Keeping all that grief inside, I had to come out eventually.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal. Me and Bailey, we get along great. I want to be there for him, I don't know how.
I know what you mean.
You and Miss Chatty this afternoon. Was it well stuff? Tell me.
Daniel, I don't think we should be hanging out anymore.
Where does that come from?
Paige paid me a visit. Amber really needs you right now.
Yeah, I know.
So you should be spending your time with her, not me.
I can spend my time with both of you. This is none of Paige's business. Don't listen to her. But there's something else, isn't there?
I'm just finding it really hard to just be around Amber and her family. I want to go over there so badly. But every time I think about it, I start feeling all hot and lightheaded and I get this lump in my throat and I can't. I don't even know what to say. How stupid does that sound?
No, not at all.
If I say something nice about Matt, it may seem like I'm being flippant, and if I'm overly sympathetic, it might make things worse for her. I've never lost anyone close to me. I can't even imagine how bad she feels. So instead of going over there, I just make excuses as to why I can't.
Hey, there is no wrong thing to say at a time like this. It's the contact that matters. You don't have to say or do anything, just be there for her.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we should call Brennan and report this.
Yeah.
Why? It's not like anybody was hurt.
We were.
We should definitely call the police about this.
Whatever.
Hey, what is with the attitude?
Nothing. I just don't think there's anything we can do, so what's the point?
Come on, settle down, settle down. I'll make some tea.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the site and clean it up. I'm not leaving it like that.
Well, I'll help you, but first I'm going to send this photo to the newspaper. We might get lucky and find a witness.
I mean, what kind of twisted scumbag trashes a memorial?
Oh, ow, that hurts.
Oh, don't be such a sooky la-la, Karl. How did I go, Toadie?
Oh, you were 95, weren't you? Okay. Oh, you, my lady, are in tip-top shape.
For someone my age, you mean?
No, any age. See, look, you are right in the good category.
Ah, did you hear that? I'm good.
Yeah. Well, you just keep on dancing. I'll be joining you soon, baby.
How did you go, Toad?
95. I am average. A pass is a pass.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah, but he's got a young family.
Yeah.
You jealous, are you?
Not in the slightest.
Okay, biceps now.
Oh, the way, Karl. Honestly, it's a nightmare, isn't he?
Nah, he's all right. Okay, so the anterior midline of the upper arm is... Yep. And the final one is the suprailiac skin fold, or, in layman's terms...
The love handles.
Yeah, you could call it that.
Yeah, just careful, Josh. He's very sensitive there.
That's the spot.
Yeah, okay, we're done with let me just calculate that.
It sounds like you're learning a lot at this class.
Yeah, I am. I feel like I'm actually getting it.
So, come on, how do I do? Better than Susan?
Yeah.
What, 115? That can't be right. Below average? That's another way of saying fat. No.
Well, what you've put on a bed, it's not the end of the world.
115? I'm huge.
When Amber gets back, we're going to your dad's memorial to clean it up.
Okay.
If you haven't got anything better to do, I thought you might like to come along.
Yeah, I would, but I have an assignment due, so...
Just thought it might be nice to do as a family. Pales, you don't seem too interested in what's happened. Why is that?
I don't know, Mum. I hate how Paige and Amber freak out over everything.
Well, they're upset.
Yeah, well, so am I, but you don't see me showing it 24/7.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Darling, is there something you want to tell me?
Yeah, there is. Actually, okay, I'm sick of people picking on me, and I want them to leave me alone.
Did you do it? Did you destroy your father's memorial?
It's pretty messed up, Mum.
That doesn't answer my question.
Okay, well, why would I?
Because people deal with grief in different ways. Some people curl up into a little ball, some people throw themselves into work, and some people get so angry because the person they love has been taken from them. I don't blame you if you've done it. I mean, I understand. Darling, your whole world has been torn apart.
Shut up! You have no idea what you are talking about!
Whatever you want, whatever you need, I am here for you. You know that, right?
Thank you. You've been amazing. I just wish everyone was as supportive as you. Imogen. I've hardly seen her since Dad died. You know, I keep wondering if she's ever going to finish studying and come around.
She's not studying.
What?
I mean, that's not the reason she hasn't come round. She doesn't know how to handle things that are going on.
And I do?
Yeah, she's worried she's going to say or do the wrong thing and make things worse for you.
She's my best friend. I want her there.
And she wants to be there for you, believe me.
Did she say that?
She'll come round when she's ready.
Okay.
Oh. Hi, guys. Yeah, came straight away. You said it was urgent?
Yeah. Now, look, I've been thinking about this body fat calculation thing. Been doing some reading. Apparently, these caliper measurements, they can be a bit unreliable.
Well, I did it by the book. If you follow strict protocols, it shouldn't be a problem.
Sure. But no matter how careful we are, you know, there's room for human error, isn't there?
Trust him. He's a doctor.
Okay, so what are you suggesting?
Well, I'd like you to do the tests again, but this time on my good side.
Which one's your good side?
Well, the opposite side of the one you did.
I don't think it really works like that.
Yeah. Why don't you just humour me? Yeah?
Okay.
I can't believe it's the same.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can check the calculations yourself.
No, I believe you.
Do you want me to test you again too?
Oh, no, thanks. No. Once was enough for me. Look on the bright side, mate. We won't have to wear extra padding if we play Santa next Christmas.
No, there's no way. No way I'm giving in. No, I'm going to get my old body back. I'm going to get the body I had when I was 25, and you're going to help me.
I am?
Yeah, you're going to draw me up a fitness program.
All right, great.
Don't look at me. Too late for me.
No, come on, Lou, it's never too late.
No, I can write you up a program as well. There's something with lots of cardio. If you two can get your hands on a couple of bikes, cycling would be perfect. It works the whole body and it's low impact. So
I've got a bike in the garage.
Yeah, I think I can rustle one up too. Yeah, hey, this could be fun.
Yeah. Abs of steel, here we come.
Sorry.
Ever wonder why you became alive? What does being mean to you? Are you afraid to die? Does it make you cry when people do? Some are making vows, some are taking vows. Me, I'm just trying to do a few things right. And I'm starting right now while my heart's still beating. My heart's still beating. My heart's still beating. My heart's still beating.
Hey.
My heart's still beating.
I'm so sorry.
My heart's still beating.
Oh, no. Oh, not this again.
Hello, darling.
I thought I threw that outfit away.
Yes, I managed to rescue it from the rag bag in the garage.
Well, you look like one of those mammals.
What?
Middle-aged men in life.
Oh, look, I've had a wake-up call. I'm determined to get fit.
This is not how I imagined ending my day, with a bike in the lounge room and my husband in those disgusting...
Hey.
No, not you two.
What? Oh, I'm supporting Karl in his quest to get fit.
Yeah, good idea. You can keep each other company in the emergency department when you fall off your bikes.
Oh.
Well, seriously, why can't you just go to the gym or go to boot camp? Walk around the block like a normal person. Oh, dear God.
Hey.
Oh.
I spoke to Amber.
I did too.
Really?
Yeah, just then.
I don't know what I was so worried about.
Thank you for your advice before. You were right.
I know, always. Room for one more on that bench?
I'd forgotten how much fun this could be. It's like being a kid again.
These look good.
Yeah, out with your mates. Wind in your hair, fresh air in your lungs. Just what I needed after everything lately.
It's amazing how much ground you can cover in such a short amount of time.
Sure, once they're in the lake's very doable. Yeah, we don't want to overdo it, but I think that's far enough.
So I'm suggesting we enter here at the creek trail. We go down past the wetlands, through the underpass next to the freeway, and all the way around here, back to the uni.
Easy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, that looks a long way, mate.
Yeah, it's a few K.
Oh, I can manage that.
Of course you can. It's a piece of cake.
Oh, speaking of which, Imogen told me of a cute little French patisserie which is down by the law faculty.
Don't see too many cyclists popping into a patisserie on the Tour de France, do you?
Just because you don't see it on TV doesn't mean it's not happening, Susan.
True enough. So how's everyone's bums? Bit tender?
No injuries to report.
All unscathed.
Yeah, these special bike shorts are great. Cushioning in all the right places.
Yeah, a bit too much information there, Lou.
Now, lads, I want you to look at these, OK? We're going to take turns choosing routes and do a bit of research too, because, of course, we're going to need some refreshments at the end of a long ride.
Well, fat-free refreshments, I hope. Otherwise, those scores aren't going to be coming down anytime soon.
Thanks for the constructive advice there, Susan, but we're all committed to our program, aren't we, lads?
Absolutely.
Yes, as long as there's a cappuccino at the end of the trail.
Well. OK, well, let's reconvene at, what, 0600 tomorrow? I'll see if Nate wants to come.
6 o'clock, that's a bit early.
Actually, you know what? Let's make it 6:30 because the patisserie doesn't open till 7 and that gives us half an hour to get there.
Huh? OK, that's fine. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
OK,
Right.
see you.
See ya.
See you later.
All right, you can let it go now.
What's that?
Your stomach. You've been sucking it in all day.
Yes. You just forget about this body, Susan, because I am shaping up and trimming down.
Good-o.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
tell me why you did it?
Because there shouldn't be a memorial, Mum. Because he shouldn't be dead. He should be here with us.
Yeah. Yeah, he should.
It was a stupid accident. I mean, if Danny had just been watching the road, I mean, if she wasn't texting on her phone, she wouldn't have hit him. He died for nothing, Mum.
Shh, don't ever say that. Darling, he died saving another man's life. He made the ultimate sacrifice. You should feel proud of him.
I am proud of him, Mum. And I always will be. I wish I could talk to him just one last time.
There were things I wished I'd said too. We think we can wait. We think we can put them off till tomorrow, but we just...
Everything feels wrong without him.
Darling, I don't know. I don't know why he was taken from us. But what I do know is that he would want us to help each other through it. It's what he'd want.
How? Mum, I can't.
I know, it's hard. We just have to try to be strong.
But I don't want to be strong, Mum. I want to scream and I want to shout and I want the world to know how messed up everything is.
Better to stay angry than feel sad, is that it?
I just want my dad back.
What are you doing here?
Came to see Amber.
About time.
Paige. Can we please just get along? For her sake.
Sure. Let's start again. Nice weather we're having. What were you doing yesterday?
Not much. I'm just gonna go see if Amber's up. What do you think you're doing?
I knew that you couldn't be trusted.
You have no right to go through my personal belongings. Give it back to me.
Why are you still talking to Daniel?
I don't need to justify myself to you.
I warned you to stay away from him.
And I told you we're just friends.
I know what you're doing, okay? You're trying to build this special bond with him.
Daniel and I experienced something together that no one else understands. I don't need to feel guilty for talking to him about.
Are you still pulling that?
Daniel loves Amber. He always has. He was never interested in me. I get that. I've moved on.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe, Paige.
Imogen, Amber is going through one of the toughest times in her life right now. And you're nowhere to be seen.
I'm here now.
Now isn't good enough. Where were you yesterday? Huh? All right. You were with her fiancé. You actually make me sick. You're a skank and you're a liar. What the hell is wrong with you? That is for chasing your best friend's fiancé.
Paige, you're insane. This is all in your mind.
Those messages were real enough.
Amber knows I've been talking to Daniel. She doesn't care.
Of course she cares. She's got too much on her plate right now to have to deal with this.
You're accusing me of something I didn't do.
Look me in the eye and tell me that you're not still in love with him.
I'm supporting their relationship. That's all that matters.
Why should I believe you?
Honestly, Paige, I know you're going through a lot, but you need to just cool off. Ah!
Never go through my phone ever again.
Oh.
you take these over to table 7, please? Also, Margie's about to get those muffins out of the oven. I'll ask her to save one for you if you like.
No, I'm not hungry.
Darling, you didn't have any breakfast.
Didn't want breakfast.
Hey! It's good to see Bailey back at work.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of a breakthrough last night, but, now I'm not so sure.
Well, we can look after the place for you. Why don't you take Bailey out for a break?
I can't ask you guys to look after the shop.
Well, you're not. We're offering. Go on, go and look after your boy.
Do you even know how to use a coffee machine?
Hey, you're forgetting I used to work at the Waterhole back in the day.
And hospitality is my thing. Before Lassiter's, I had my fair share of cafes.
Yeah, except she's used to giving orders, not taking them. So.
Shush, go and start wiping the tables.
You sure about this?
Go.
Yes, you heard him.
Got time for a coffee?
Nope.
Okay, I'll make it quick. I know how you high-powered overachievers need to make every second count.
Okay, the charm offensive doesn't work on me, so it'll save us both time if you just get to the point.
Okay. The council sign off on the research centre. What's the latest?
Last I heard, they were still debating the proposal.
They've had the documentation for weeks.
Yeah, but some people want the housing development. Look, the vote's scheduled for tomorrow morning.
You're telling me they're going to seriously consider prioritising another hideous apartment block over a research centre?
Well, you know, the development could bring extra jobs and income to the area.
Never mind a cure for cancer.
Look, I agree with you, all right? But it all comes down to a vote, which neither you nor I can control.
Well, surely Paul's got some sway.
All he can do is try and talk people around.
And is he?
Oh, look, you're going to have to ask him that, all right?
Ah, I like the drowned rat look.
I don't understand why Paige is being so horrible.
It's pretty looking out for Amber.
Well, she doesn't need to. There's nothing going on.
It would have looked pretty sus, you and Daniel hanging out all the time.
We were trapped down a well together. No one understands what that's like. We thought we were going to die down there. Plus, he's just been giving me some advice about some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Not everyone is good at dealing with death and loss. He's just been giving me some tips, which I followed.
So Paige has it completely wrong then?
Yes.
All those feelings you had for Daniel, you just left them down the well?
We had a chance to talk down there, properly. I know he was never into me, and I know he never will be.
That must have been rough to hear.
Yeah, but it was also kind of a relief. It's pretty exhausting banging your head against a brick wall. I was kidding myself. And once I got out of the well, I realised I could finally move on.
Well, therapy. Maybe I should give it a go.
I do not recommend it.
So do you want me to have a chat to Paige?
Thanks, but I think that will only make things worse. There's definitely something going on with her, though. I have seen angry Paige, but this was like turbocharged. I should probably warn Daniel and Amber.
I always feel like I'm wagging school or something, taking a break with my apron on.
Go back inside if you want, Mum.
That's not what I meant. I know you wish you could talk to your dad one last time. I feel the same way. But maybe we could talk to each other instead.
Do you ever think things are going to be normal again?
It's always going to be different now that he's not here. But he's still here with us if we talk about him and if we remember him. I was thinking before about how he used to sprinkle the sugar over his lattes and then scoop it off with a spoon and eat it all at once.
What did he say? It was like eating a free cake with his coffee.
Yeah.
Such a doll.
I didn't realise you were getting home today. I hope Callum's okay.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. How are you doing?
I've been better. I keep flashing back to the moment I got the text from you. If only I'd ignored it, I could have kept my eyes on the road.
I wish I didn't send it.
Mum's selling the garage so we can pay for a decent lawyer.
Well, it's probably a good idea. You need someone in your corner.
Well, actually, that's why I'm here. I was wondering if that someone could be you.
You want me?
Oh, I need someone I can trust.
That was our friend. They live next door.
Toadie, I wouldn't be asking if I wasn't desperate. I'm looking at a prison sentence. I really need your help.
I can't believe that she pushed Imogen in the pool.
Yeah, it's pretty full on.
I mean, I know that Paige was a bit annoyed at her that she didn't come round as soon as we got back, but...
Sounds like it's more than that. You don't feel the same way as Paige, do you?
No.
Are you sure? Because if you're not telling me
Honestly,
the truth, then...
I don't have a problem with you and Imogen hanging out. Although I am a little bit worried about Paige. Maybe I should give her...
Call you later.
How dare she come here?
Hey, come on, let's get inside. Come on, come on.
Okay, so your dry cleaning's been picked up and your conference call's been scheduled for 6 a.m. tomorrow with Lucy, but I got it changed to 9 a.m. so that you could lie in. Now, we should probably talk about the council vote and the yuck. B2, what is that? What is this doing here?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, it's the empty saline bag. Of course I'm worried. What happened?
I collapsed yesterday after you left.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, I tried to call you and Nick, and when I couldn't reach you, I called Karl.
That's the missed call. Oh. So what did Karl say?
Nothing. He just said I was dehydrated, so he put me on a drip.
So now Karl knows everything. I knew I should have stayed. I knew it.
Naomi, it's not your fault.
No, you shouldn't be left alone.
All I need to do is keep up my fluid, so come on. Can we get back to work, please? What were you saying? Something
No,
about
you're having
council?
regular breaks starting now.
I'm fine.
Work can wait. I'm going to get you a water and a herbal tea.
Naomi, I said I am fine.
Sit.
Hey, how's it going? He's starting to open up.
You know what helps with that? Chocolate cake and ice cream.
Oh, you're good. You want a job?
Don't tempt me.
You know, you don't have to do this. You're not responsible for the accident.
Yeah, well, I can't help but feel like it's partly my fault if I didn't send that text
Yeah,
message.
but she didn't have to read it. She was driving. She should have pulled over.
I know. And I'm not condoning her actions, but she's not a bad person. She deserves decent representation.
Yes, of course she does. But why don't you just call someone from Simmons and Colbert? Maybe they'll be able to help her out.
Well, I feel like it should be me. You know, but not without Lauren's blessing. You know, if she says I can do it, well, then I'll help out. But if not, well, then I'll walk away.
Hey, Lauren. Can we have a word in private?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Danielle Ferguson came and saw me this morning about representation. She's pleading guilty, there's no doubt about that. She just wanted some help with her plea bargain.
Are you going to help her out, or...?
I haven't agreed to anything, but the only reason why I'm considering it is because it's pretty straightforward, which means that I can make it as simple and as painless as possible. But it's completely up to you.
What's the picture in there? Imogen's face?
What, has she sent you over to talk to me?
No, she gave me strict instructions not to, actually.
So why are you here?
To spot you. And to tell you that you're wrong about Imogen. She and Daniel are just friends. She's not after him. And Amber's fine with them hanging out. Hey, Amber and Daniel are solid. Think about it. If what's happened lately hasn't split them up, nothing will.
Okay, I can tell that Amber is struggling with everything, and it just makes me so angry.
Are you sure that's what's making you angry? Things haven't exactly been easy for you the past few weeks.
I just wish there was something I could do to help Amber and Mum and Bailey and Lou. Everyone is so sad.
You know you're allowed to be sad too, don't you?
Are you gonna spot me or what?
You're looking better?
Yeah. Naomi's been fussing over me all morning.
Was she here?
No, she's dropping some stuff off at the council chambers.
All right, okay. Maybe she'll come back with an answer on which way tomorrow's vote's going to swing.
Maybe.
Alrighty, let's see how you're faring.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good after the drip. Almost feel like I might be beating this thing.
Well, actually, there's something I need to tell you. Your latest blood work came back this morning, and it's bad news, I'm afraid. Your body stopped responding to the chemotherapy.
Oh, well, what about the experimental treatments?
They're slowing the deterioration of your condition, certainly, but there's only so much I can do without the proper facilities.
Right. So, what happens now, then?
Well, we don't have too many options. I do have a few ideas, and I'll do the very best I can with the limited resources I have. But the main thing for you to do right now is stay positive. Okay? So, let's have a deep breath in, please, for me. Okay. And again.
That's amazing. I can't believe she said yes.
Yeah, I think Lauren just wanted the whole thing over and done with as quickly as possible.
Jared had to work hard to tell her the idea. It's a complicated situation.
Thank you both so much. It means a lot. So, what do we do now?
We have to mitigate your sentence.
And how do we do that?
Character references, that sort of thing. Because you're a first-time offender, it may make a difference.
What about the statement that Chris wrote for Josh? Would something like that help from the Turners?
In theory, yes, but I don't think Lauren would be up for that.
Yeah.
So, we'll start with your past employers and any friends you have in positions of responsibility, like teachers and doctors, that sort of thing.
And you think that'll help reduce my sentence?
There are no guarantees, but the judge has to take the mitigation into account before sentencing.
What's the worst case scenario?
Worst case is 10 years.
Is he sure?
I guess I just have to start accepting the fact that I might not get better.
No, don't talk like that, okay? It's got to be something else we can do.
Well, Nick says that the experimental medications are having some effect, so I guess if I can continue on those. And there's a few more that he's preparing for trial. And I guess, if the research centre goes ahead, that I will be first in line there.
Well, I thought that was pretty much off the table.
No, the vote is swinging firmly in favour of the housing development. But, there are a few fence sitters that I could get in the ear of. But listen, in the meantime, I want you to contact Tim Collins. Have him send over a copy of my will, because I need to update it.
No, firstly, I'm going to march you right down to council, and you can tell all those fence sitters which way to fall.
Have you any idea of the bun fight that will erupt over my assets if I do not have the proper arrangements in place?
You're not going to need a will, okay? Because you're not going to die. Yet. Look, I'll call him, but not before I set up a meeting with council.
Fine.
So you're sure you're not buying into what she's saying?
No. Paige was out of line, and I'm going to tell her that when I see her. Paige.
You don't have to say it. I owe you an apology. The past few weeks have been really rough for the people that I love. I mean, what Amber went through with her wedding, and then Matt. And knowing that there was nothing I could do about it. And I guess I took it out on you.
You don't think that maybe things have been a bit rough on you as well?
I didn't get stood up at my wedding. And I didn't lose my dad.
You didn't fall down a well.
You're the idiot who went down there in the first place.
Harsh. So you believe me when I say that there is nothing going on with Daniel and I?
I do. And it was wrong of me to think otherwise.
It's okay. I understand.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
So, does this mean the sisterhood is back together?
Yeah.
Finally! Woo! Have you tried one of the muffins yet?
2 of them, actually. Turns out I was starving.
It's good to see you smiling again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about being such a downer before.
You're just being a boy who's lost his dad.
Lauren.
Danny, I think you should leave.
No, it's okay.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving Toadie the go-ahead to represent me. If it's okay, I'd like to ask you one more favour.
She doesn't have to do anything for you.
What is it?
I'm going to jail for what I've done. I know that, and I know it's what I deserve. The reason I engaged Toadie is in the hope of reducing my sentence. Something that would be much more likely if you would consider writing me a personal character reference.
A reference?
I know it's a big ask, but if you could find it in your heart to help me, I will repay you, please.
Are you crazy? You can never repay me. You killed my husband, you took away the father of my children, and now you want me to help you?
Hey, you've said what you needed to say, now get out.
Bailey! Bailey! Hey, I'll mind the store. Hey, babe, go after her.
I never want to see you here again.
Bailey? Darling, I'm so sorry I had to see that. No matter how upset I am, I shouldn't lash out like
Danny
that.
deserved it. Okay, she took that away from us.
Darling, why don't we just go home and talk about this?
Oh, I'm sick of talking.
Bailey?
Lauren, let him go. He'll talk to you when he needs to.
He's finally making some progress, and then Danny shows up and ruins everything. I can't believe she asked me for a reference.
She was way out of line, all right? They're the actions of a scared and desperate woman.
I'm scared too. I used to have these flashes of dread, imagining what it'd be like if Matt got killed on the job. But they were just moments. Surrounded by life when we used to be together and we used to be happy, and now I have that feeling of dread all day long.
It'll go with time.
What if that's worse? Hmm?
Why did you talk to her?
Because I thought it might make a difference, like with Chris's letter for Josh.
No, we have to concentrate solely on your track record, as many statements as we can get, and they have to be brilliant.
I remembered something else. About the accident. It might change things.
What?
When I was driving, I saw Brad and Matt up ahead. They were angry, arguing.
Yes, we know. Brad Willis has already admitted to arguing with Matt in his statement.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just an argument. It got pretty heated.
As in physical? You had your head down. You said you were texting me, so how did you see?
Oh, I must have glanced up.
Okay. So what exactly did you see?
They were arguing on the footpath at first, but then they were on the road.
Are you saying that Matt or Brad or both of them stepped out in front of your vehicle?
What if I'm only partially to blame for this? Does that change things for me?
She's now claiming that at the time of the accident, you and Matt were in the middle of a full-blown argument.
We were having a heated discussion.
Which spilled out onto the street, into the path of the oncoming vehicle?
No.
What are you saying?
Danny is suggesting that she may not be entirely to blame.
We were on the road, but she veered to us from the other side of the street.
You sure about that?
Absolutely. Danny's the one to blame, not Matt or me.
Okay, so your statement to police is 100% correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought, and that's why I'm no longer representing her.
And how did Danny take that?
Well, she's disappointed, but you know, she'll find someone else to represent her. In the meantime, she gave me permission to tell you.
Oh, well, that was good of her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not better news.
Yeah.
I can't believe she's doing this. It means more police investigations, more questions, more dredging everything up. What about the kids? kids. I mean, Paley is barely coping enough as it is.
It's okay, we'll sort it out.
What can I get you?
Thank you. That was the courier dropping off your will from Tim Collins' office. Right, now, where do you want to start? Who's Amy Williams? She's listed as one of your beneficiaries.
She's my daughter.
Another kid.
Yeah, I got one in every port, didn't you know?
Why have you never mentioned her?
Because it's none of your business.
Well, it is now. She's in your will. Where does she live?
I don't know.
So you're not in contact with her at all?
Naomi, I told you, my kids are not your concern. Just take care of my business affairs.
Hey, barely seen you in days and that's all I get? No, I'm just, busy, that's all. Can't be easy knowing that Danny's put the garage up for sale.
Yeah, she reckons she can't guarantee my job.
Oh, still, you're a good mechanic. Something else will turn up.
What about you? What's happening with the D'Amato case?
Yeah, D'Amato's all lawyered up. But we've got a good solid case against him, so I'm quietly optimistic. I better hit the shower, but maybe we could grab a bite together sometime, huh?
Yeah, sounds good. Naomi too?
Yeah, she can make some time for us. Been hard to pin her down of late.
Oh, you're a very bad girl. Although I do agree with your critique on council minutes. After you.
Oh, you don't have to clean up after the dog. Last time I checked, that wasn't part of your job description.
Really, as far as I can tell, dealing with bad behaviour is absolutely part of my job description.
Touché. I deserve that. And I am sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you before.
Yeah, well, let's just put it down to the chemo, shall we?
Truth is, I wouldn't be getting through this without you. You are my silver lining.
Thank you. Look, I know you think this isn't my place, but I'm only pushing it because it's important. Don't you think your kids have a right to know about your illness?
Yes, when I am ready.
I mean, what if they've got things they want to say to you before it's too late? Or things you want to say to them? All of them, including Amy.
Oh, look, I lost contact with Amy when she was around 6 years old. Why on earth would I put her through a reunion only to break the news that I'm dying?
Because she deserves an opportunity to get to know her father. Okay? There are so many things I wish I could have said to my father before he died. You know, and my biggest regret is I didn't thank him. I didn't thank him for loving me, for all my faults, which you'll be surprised to know I have plenty. So just please consider it. Talking to your kids sooner rather than later.
All right, I will consider it. And listen, while we're on the subject of settling my affairs, someone I need you to call.
And you're only coming forward with this information now?
Well, I was in shock. I wasn't thinking straight. Since I gave that first statement, details have been coming back to me.
Are you sure you're not just looking for a way out?
Why should I take the blame for something that wasn't entirely my fault? I mean, can't you at least talk to Brad? If he can tell you what they were arguing about, it might give you a better idea of what went on.
What they were arguing about is beside the point. The important thing is whether or not they're on your side of the road, which the crash investigation unit will determine.
I've seen enough cop shows to know that if there are holes in a witness's story, the entire thing can unravel. Look, I confessed, which means there's a chance no one looked into Brad's story that closely. There could be holes that help me get a reduced sentence. Mark, please. Since Toadie's dumped me, you're all I've got.
Hey, I feel sorry for Lauren, but it is so hard to sit back and watch your husband spend so much time with another woman.
And not just any other woman.
Yeah, and every time I see them, I get this knot in my stomach. Is that really horrible of me?
Sounds to me like Brad's being your classic knight in shining armour.
Well, yeah, out of guilt. Well, we both feel guilty. Matt died saving Brad's life.
Yeah, but at some level, Brad's loving this. He gets to rescue the damsel in distress.
I don't know if he's loving it.
Well, can you afford to take the risk? Look, you've put years of blood, sweat and tears into your marriage, right?
You make it sound so romantic.
All I'm saying is, protect your interests, all right? Don't be the one who loses.
Sorry to do this to you. It's fine. So can you Can you tell me again what you and Matt were arguing about at the time of the accident?
Well, does it matter?
Well, it could be relevant.
Well, it wasn't really an argument, just more of a verbal disagreement.
Right, about what?
The wedding.
Could you be a bit more specific?
About Imogen running off with Daniel and how Amber was coping with it.
Right, except everyone knew the truth by then.
Well, Matt couldn't handle it, you know, he was pretty upset about the whole thing.
Lauren said that Matt was in a pretty good place by then. He was relieved, in fact.
Which proves it wasn't an argument, right?
You and Matt didn't really get along, did you?
What has that got to do with anything?
Well, I'm just saying that if you guys were, I don't know, arguing about Lauren, it could have escalated pretty quickly.
Well, it didn't. That is not what happened.
You could have spilled out onto the road in front of Danny's car.
Look, Danny was driving the car, okay? She's the one responsible for Matt's death. I'm sorry. It's just this whole thing's pretty upsetting.
Look, Brad, I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station and do this formally.
Are you serious? Well, can I at least have a shower first and get changed?
Yeah, go for it. I've got a few things to chase up. Meet down there, say 4 o'clock.
Sure.
Paul, what's going on? How are you feeling?
No, I'm fine, Karl. It's not medical, it's political. Have a seat.
What's going on?
Well, as you're aware, I'm not going to be able to hang on to the office of mayor for much longer.
Oh, Paul, you don't know that.
Look, there's no point in pretending otherwise. My time is running out, so that's why I want to nominate you as my successor.
Your successor?
Oh, Karl, you're the one with the degree. Do I have to spell it out for you?
I know what you mean. I think it's a little premature to be talking about standing down.
Look, my most recent round of blood work has revealed that the chemo is no longer working.
I'm very sorry to hear that. What does Nick say?
It doesn't matter what Nick says. I need to do what's best for Erinsborough. And if my health continues to slide the way it is, I need to know that there's someone waiting in the wings. Which is why I want to know whether you'll accept or not.
I will certainly give it some thought.
Thanks, Karl. Thanks.
So is there really nothing else that Nick can do? There's no new treatment he's trialling?
Oh, well, you know, he's got a few more things he wants to try, but we can't really try anything until the research centre is up and running.
Well, that's going ahead.
Yeah, the vote's in the morning. I mean, obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but... Oh, God, how's that for irony, hey? And I'm backing the thing and I'm going to be first through the door.
I need to come clean.
Well, and tell Brennan about Mate Sharon.
Well, he already suspects something.
Then Lauren will find out.
Maybe not.
Do you really want to break Lauren's heart? Because that's exactly what's going to happen if she finds out about Matt's infidelity with Sharon.
Well, maybe she deserves to know the truth.
It'll destroy her.
We'll support her through it.
But it'll give Brennan more reason to believe that it was a full-on fight. And then before you know it, it'll be Danny's version of events that'll stick.
But she's lying. She was absolutely on the wrong side of the road.
Hey, just sit tight and have faith, because eventually her story will come undone. Look, why don't we put our heads together and talk about what you're going to say before you head over to the station? That way there won't be any discrepancies. Yeah?
Okay.
Bailey, it's Mum again. Just please let me know you're okay.
Thanks.
There you go, enjoy.
You do realise cops aren't allowed to accept freebies? Haven't paid.
Oh, sorry. I'm all over the place.
So I'm guessing you heard Danny's changed her statement?
Yes, Toadie told me.
Hey, look, I've just finished talking to Brad. There seems to be some inconsistencies with his story.
Really?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could help clear a few things up.
Yeah, sure, if I can.
Now, Brad claims that he and Matt were arguing about what happened on the day of the wedding. Is that news to you?
Well, not exactly. I mean, Brad told me they were discussing the kids at the hospital, and I suppose I thought that was strange. I mean, the whole wedding fiasco with Imogen running off with Daniel, I thought that had been resolved.
Right. So if it wasn't the kids, do you know what they may have been arguing about?
Mark, just tell me what's going on.
OK, look, I don't want to upset you, but it seems that Brad might be lying about the nature of the argument, and I need to know why. Hey, here are the books from the garage.
Thanks. I'll make sure Mum writes you a reference. If it's coming from me, I don't think it'll carry much weight.
If there's anything I can do to help.
There isn't. It's all a bit of a mess, really. But thanks anyway.
Anytime.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, I hope you understand Jared's reasons for passing on your case.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm still disappointed. I mean, I really needed a friend in my corner.
Hey, just because Jared's not representing you doesn't mean we don't support you personally. But it's going to be a lot easier if you're completely honest.
You think I'm lying?
No, I didn't mean that.
When I gave my original statement, I was in shock. I was confused. I revised it because I remembered other things about the accident. I'm not making anything up.
I know, but sometimes when we're in desperate situations, we try to rationalise the actions that put us there.
So you do think I'm lying?
Look, why don't you just come over and we can talk about it later?
Why? You've made your position quite clear.
Can you please just think about it?
Hey. Thanks. I just wanted to talk to you before our meeting down at the police station this afternoon. Yeah, look, about that. Look, just let me finish, all right? Because I don't want to change my mind. You were right. I wasn't honest about the argument with Matt.
Mate, it's fine. Lauren's filled me in. Although I've got to say, if I'd have known that Lauren told you Matt was taking bribes from D'Amato, I could have saved us both a whole heap of trouble.
So you understand what the argument was about?
But, mate, listen, I promised Matt that I'd be discreet, OK? So there's no need to go into the details.
How come?
Well, I just got off the phone to the crash investigation unit and they confirmed that Danny's story doesn't really check out. From the point of impact, along with the tyre marks on the road, they confirmed that Danny's car did drift onto the wrong side of the street.
So it was completely her fault?
Yeah, there's no way that you and Matt were in the way of her car.
That's great. Right, I mean, obviously not for Danny.
Yeah, look, also, it was really good that you didn't mention anything about the whole D'Amato business. And I'm sure that Lauren really appreciates it too. Anyway, I've got to get back to it.
Thanks for that.
Thanks. What are you looking at? Job listings. I just saw Danny and thought I should start looking. No, but you didn't expect this to happen only a month or two into the job? It's amazing how the implications of one bad decision can change everything.
Yeah, you're telling me. Hey, do you think people like Danny can come back from a mistake this big?
Yeah, everyone deserves a second chance. But first they've got to pay for what they've done. But hey, no need to worry, OK? This isn't your fault, it's Danny's. You're not going to have any trouble finding other work. Listen, hey, when you do, I hope it's in Erinsborough, OK? I want you to stick around. Constable Brennan speaking. What? When? Yeah, I'll be right there. What's wrong? D'Amato's been bailed. I got this.
Constable Brennan. Nice of you to come and see me off.
Just because you're out of here doesn't mean this is over.
Doesn't mean what's over.
I'll see you back here tomorrow, as per your bail conditions. And every day after that until you go to court. Or I'll be after you.
I'm a legitimate businessman with a company to run. I'm not going anywhere. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mark,
I've got a lot of work to catch up on.
Thank you so much for coming. I wanted to let you know that you're not alone. I know what it's like to feel so desperate that you'll grasp at anything, that you'll do anything. And no one doubts that you never intended for any of this to happen, but it did. And the only way to redeem yourself is to face up to that.
And what makes you the expert?
Well, I've done some pretty horrendous things in my time.
Like what?
I've hurt and I've abandoned the people I love the most. I've stolen from others. I never intended to do any of those things, but I did. And taking responsibility for my actions was the only way to put them right.
Yeah, but I can't put this right. I can't fix this. I can't bring Matt back.
No. No, you can't. And I know it's terrifying and it's confronting, but taking responsibility for what you've done, trust me, that's the only way you can move forward.
She's obviously taken a liking to you.
Ah, she just knows who pays the bills, don't you, girl, eh? So I've been thinking about the conversation we had earlier.
About telling your kids.
Yeah. And you know, you are right. They do deserve to know. Amy as well. Which is why I would like you to look for her.
Okay. Okay, yes. Is there any information that you can tell me to get me started? What do you know?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. Well, Amy's mother, Nina Williams, she was a flight attendant that I had a thing with many years ago, and I knew nothing about Amy until Nina showed up with this little 3-year-old in tow. And she was only in my life for a few years before Nina took off with her again.
Oh, do you have a last known address?
No.
Sorry to barge in, I couldn't wait.
Why, what is it?
Look, I've just heard about a new drug trial. Apparently it's producing remarkable results overseas. Look, if I can put my centre forward as a location for an Australian trial, you'll be a part of the first group to benefit from it. If we have a centre, that is.
Do you want to tell them the good news, or should I?
I've spent most of my afternoon lobbying fence sitters at the council. Tomorrow's vote is in the bag. You will have your centre, Dr. Nick Petrides, that I can promise you.
That's great.
First of all, I want to thank you for meeting me. I realise that I've made things 1,000 times worse during what's already an incredibly difficult time.
Yeah, it is.
I was scared. The thought of going to jail, I flipped out.
So you pretended it wasn't your fault, is that it?
I somehow managed to convince myself that I wasn't entirely to blame. But I should have been watching the road. I shouldn't have been texting. And that's no one's fault but my own.
Oh, you want to talk to me, mate? You and me have some things we need to work out. You know, you could give someone the wrong impression ignoring their calls like that. Pretty impressive disappearing act you pulled at the yard the other day. It's almost like you knew the cops were coming.
I didn't know anything about the Raven.
Well, you didn't mention our little operation to that brother of yours?
No, and I don't appreciate the accusation.
Not accusing you of anything.
Well, sounds like you are.
Settle down, mate. I believe you. You're a good kid. You're part of my team.
No. I'm not on anyone's team. I'm just out to earn some cash.
And that's why I'm here. Thought you might like to earn some more.
I don't think we'll be working together again.
Hey, you started without me. You told him yet?
Told me what?
About our new plan. The role we want you to play.
Just about to.
This is exactly what we needed, Gramps.
Oh, you girls deserve sporting after the rough trot you've had.
Are you sure you don't want any?
No, I'm saving myself for after the bike ride. Apparently, you keep burning fat even after you stop pedaling.
Oh, yeah, I think I read that in one of Josh's textbooks. The more oxygen you use, the more fat you burn.
Did it mention a ratio?
Well, this was trialled on professional athletes with professional equipment, which your bike definitely is not.
Oh, come on. I know it's an old jalopy, but it does the job.
Maybe you could use Dad's.
Oh, sweetheart, I wouldn't want to.
Just sitting in the garage. I'm sure he'd be happy to know that it's getting some use. Especially from you.
Your dad will be very proud of the way you're handling things. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to be at Karl's.
What for?
I can't divulge the secrets of a professional athlete. Yep.
Thanks, Gramps.
See ya. See ya.
Hi, Josh.
Okay, Luke. Ah, guinea pigs.
Ah, another trade assignment.
Uh-huh.
What are you researching this time?
The benefits of high-intensity interval training. And I need you two for a couple of sessions. I want to get started on the first one tomorrow. Is that all right?
Yeah, cool. Count me in. I would really love to, but I have to study. Uh-huh. I do. Fine. What about you, Amber?
Yeah. I didn't think you'd be into it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. I'll bring Daniel along too if he's free.
Really?
Yeah. Unless he wouldn't be into it.
No, I'm sure I'd love it. Yeah, great. Good.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll see you two tomorrow, bright and early, 9 a.m. Get ready to sweat.
The bus doesn't mean the end for our business.
Just means we have to be more careful how we operate it.
Obviously, the container yard's too hot, so we're looking for another site. One that looks more legit.
Place we can get cars in and out of without raising too much suspicion. And preferably a place close to my other businesses, so I can keep an eye on it.
No chance. I don't own this place, and the owner's selling up, so I might not even have a job anymore.
It's all right, mate. Don't worry about it. We'll find a solution. And when we do, I want you for the job.
Why me? Why don't you get someone else?
You know how we run things and you're discreet.
But my brother's a cop. He'll figure it out.
Not if you play it right. And from what Michelle tells me, you're a very smart boy. So I trust you won't let me down. We'll be in touch. Yeah?
Now, boys, if you've got extremely dry skin, you can be prone to cuts and abrasions, so it's very important to keep your blade nice and moist.
Karl, throw it back in the bowl.
Sorry. Lou, do you want a hand to get started?
I'm not getting started. You lot look ridiculous.
I don't know how women do this. You have to be a contortionist.
Oh, hello, darling.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're going on a big ride tomorrow. We want to set some personal best times as a benchmark.
So we can't have any drag slowing us down.
Drag? Mm-hmm. Aerodynamics, darling. So put it in layman's terms, the less hair, the faster the ride.
Well, thank you for clearing up that pressing question, Karl. Maybe you can answer another one for me. Why can't you all do this in your own homes?
The boys are novices at cycling. I'm helping to show the way.
Oh. How come Toadie gets to miss out on this vital tutorial?
Well, he's too busy at work. I've taken his place in the club.
Well, can't he just join in for a ride when he's got some time?
This is not a casual thing. We're serious about our cycling. You join this club, you're making a long-term commitment.
Karl.
Oh.
Hey. Too late for a workout, isn't it?
Oh, I just needed to do something to take my mind off Tomato. I still can't believe the Sarge granted that scumbag bail.
So what are the conditions?
Well, he's required to sign in at the station every morning. They didn't even confiscate his passport.
What do you reckon, he's going to pull some kind of stunt? Do a runner?
Yeah, anything's possible. Which is why I'm going to set up some surveillance cameras in the area. So you might want to stop slacking off at work. In the meantime, if you see or hear anything dodgy...
Yes, I know. I'll keep you posted.
Good, thanks.
Good, now the side. Hey, sorry, mate. Hey, no worries. Glad you could make it.
Did the museum lend you those shoes?
Are you just jealous of my customised ventilation? Okay, let's get started. Let's get you to spread out and face me. Good, thank you. Now we're going to kick it off with some kettlebell work. I'm going to throw in some high-intensity exercises in between just to mix it up. How's that sound?
What, you're asking us? You're supposed to be telling us.
All right. Want me to go commando on you, do you?
Hell, yeah. I want an exercise dictator. Or don't you have it in you?
All right. All right, you sorry sacks of lard. Get down and give me 20 burpees right now. Go. Got it? Go, move.
What are you doing?
Trying to decide whether to stay in Erinsborough.
Oh, well, why don't you just whip out your tarot cards or consult your horoscope while you're at it?
Funny.
Oh, come on, it's pretty ridiculous that you would let the flip of a coin dictate such a big decision.
Why not? Every decision's a gamble, right? 2 out of 3.
Okay, what's really going on? Has something happened?
Some stuff's gone down.
Has this got to do with the money issues you were having? The one that Brennan wasn't supposed to know about?
Yeah, you could say that.
Anything I can help you with?
No.
So let me guess, you're the sort of guy that just bails when things get tough. Like you obviously bailed on something before you came to Erinsborough.
I didn't bail on anything. I lived my whole life in Port Lincoln, and I just wanted to get away. I wanted to see the world and hang out with my brother.
Right, so now you've bonded with him and you're ready to move on again?
It's got nothing to do with him.
Well, then maybe you should stick around for a bit. I'm sure he'd like that.
You would like that as well, wouldn't you?
Get over yourself.
Got your text. What do you want?
What's that way to speak to your boss?
You're not exactly my boss.
He is now.
I just bought the place.
What?
Yeah, thanks for the tip about the owner looking to sell. Turns out her daughter was in a bit of trouble and she was desperate to offload it. Got it for a steal.
As soon as the cops find out, won't they be all over it?
Well, I wasn't born yesterday, mate. A well-respected associate of mine bought it on my behalf.
Even so, don't you think the cops will be asking questions when they see you hanging around?
They won't be seeing me.
He's going travelling for a while. Just until things settle down.
From here on in, everything goes through Michelle. She'll be my eyes on the ground.
Won't the cops be after you too?
Oh, well, Mr. D'Amato and I have never been officially linked. Except for Matt Turner's evidence, and he's dead.
A bit of gratitude, mate. Your job's safe. You'll continue working here during the day. Make sure the place has a legitimate air about it.
And we'll conduct our other business in the evening.
I never agreed to this.
You don't have a choice.
You think?
What the heck are you all wearing?
Performance protective gear.
Whatever happened to an old pair of shorts and a t-shirt?
Cycling's all about comfort, Gran. This is microfiber. It means it's breathable, it's water repellent, it's also got built-in UV protection.
Well, unless you're planning on competing in the Tour de France, Lance, there's no reason you should be flaunting all of that in public. And why are all your legs so shiny? You have all defuzzed.
As professional athletes...
Oh, are you serious? How far up did you go?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, don't worry. I'm on my way. I've seen enough for today.
No doubt she can't handle your sexy pins.
You get new wheels there, look.
It's Matt's bike. Amber suggested I use it. You enjoyed a good bike ride?
Yeah, he would have been right into this.
Well, there's no point in standing here catching flies. Let's push off, shall we?
Yeah, well, I've mapped us out a route, boys. We'll go past the lake down to the uni and then come back on High Road all the way to Lassiter's Lake. And then we'll do it all again.
We should decide on a place to stop and wait for any stragglers.
What about the Welcome to Erinsborough sign? That's about halfway.
Great. We should also nominate a leader.
I'll lead. Why do you get to lead? Well, I'm fitter. I can set a good pace. I'm trying to get fit. Leading would motivate me more.
Well, I thought you'd prefer to be carried along in the slipstream. A bit easier on the old ticker. Oh, righto, Karl, you can lead.
Very good. All right, lads, come on.
Wait for me.
Hey! Oh, your glutes should be on fire right now. If they're not, you're not lunging deep enough. Shh.
You feeling okay?
Come on, ladies. It's not a picnic in the park. Let's keep moving those legs. Come on, let's do it.
Hey! Hey!
Hey! Just relax. Relax. Take some deep breaths.
You okay?
Oh, I like you. Yeah, that's it, babe. Just breathe.
I'll grab some water.
This is so embarrassing.
Oh, no, don't be silly. That would have been me in a few lunges' time.
Here, just take a few small sips.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have pushed you so hard.
No, it was my fault. I made you do it.
No, it was no one's fault. It's really unfair.
Oh, come on, let's get you inside.
You should have seen them all standing around in those silly lycra suits. It was an awful sight.
Well, that's nothing. I got home last night. Karl's in his undies, and they're all shaving their legs, as though that's completely normal.
Isn't it though? The mammals were just molting.
Ah.
Mammals?
Middle-aged men in lycra.
Oh, mammals are spot on because Lou looked like a big beached whale in that skinny tight get-up.
Well, we'd better get used to seeing a whole lot more of them around Erinsborough.
Yeah, according to Karl, this is a long-term commitment.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, it's just that he can get obsessive about his hobbies, and before I know it, any free time that we've got's going to be hijacked by a carbon fibre road warrior.
Well, why don't we start our own group?
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
What about like a walking group? That way we can exercise and socialise at the same time.
Yeah.
Now we are cooking with gas. I'll just eat this first.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
So I see you decided to bail,
Oh, that's not what this is. Just going away for a few days.
and here I thought I'd convince you to stay.
Oh, you really don't want me to go, do you?
I did not say that.
Well, I'll miss you too.
Where are you heading?
I'll probably go for a ride up the coast. You know what? I'll should get going.
Yeah, I should probably get going too. Back to the books.
Tyler.
Anyway, I'll catch you later.
Have fun on your little trip.
Who's your little friend?
No one.
So you're going on a trip, are you?
What's it to you?
Bad idea. If you don't help us, D'Amato will serve you up to the cops, or worse.
I don't really care. I'm not scared of him.
You should be. Look, Tyler. You're a good guy and I like you. That's why I'm going to be honest. You don't want to mess around with D'Amato. He doesn't completely trust you because of your brother. And if I didn't personally intervene, you wouldn't be walking now. So you'd better pull your head in, because we start tonight.
Yeah, but you weren't going fast enough.
Why didn't you say something instead of overtaking?
I did, but you didn't hear me.
That's because I was out front breaking wind.
What?
Oh, you know, drafting, or pacing, whatever it's called. That's the whole point. The leader's out the front, creates a slipstream, so the others can rest until it's their turn to lead.
Yeah, but I wasn't even breaking a sweat.
The only thing getting a workout right now is your mouth. You should be focused on keeping up your heart rate like I'm doing. Besides, we're supposed to be a team. I can really feel the difference that shaved legs makes for your ride.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Georgia didn't see the point, but I explained to her that races are won and lost by seconds.
Oh, sometimes hundreds of seconds.
Yeah, right. You know, so shaving your legs can really give you that edge.
Yeah. Where the devil's Lou?
Here he comes now. You all right, mate?
Is it time for muffins yet?
No.
Who's the leader on the next leg?
Hey, you were in there a while. Are you okay? Maybe you should take a seat, huh?
Yeah.
Here, have this. You're probably dehydrated.
Could also be because your blood sugar's low. That can make you feel nauseated.
You know what? I had a really big breakfast this morning. I think I just exercised too soon after eating.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
I reckon I'll feel better after a shower. You guys should go finish your workout.
I think we might have done enough for today.
But this is Josh's first session. He needs it for his assignment.
No, it's fine. It can wait.
This is your first session with all of us. You should at least finish it.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine. Go.
All right, but if you're sick again, please let me know.
Promise.
Let's go, slacker.
Who are you calling slacker?
Lou's got to go. He's a dead weight. He's slowing us down too much.
Yeah, who's going to tell him?
Why nominate Karl? You want me? Yeah, well, as our leader, Karl, it's your duty to handle stuff like this.
He's right.
Yeah, looks like you're up.
There we go, boys. Fresh from the oven.
Thanks, Lou. Oh, dear. How'd you pull up after the big ride, eh?
Oh, a bit tough on the old piston.
Sure. Recovery can be difficult.
I'll be right. And the kilos will be falling off in no time.
Sure. You know, the boys and I wouldn't want you to injure yourself, though. So if you felt that you weren't up to the next
Thanks
ride...
very much, Karl, but I'll be fine. Yeah. Getting fit and trim isn't the only benefit, you know. No, I mean, it's just great to be part of a group. This is like the men's shed on wheels, eh? Yeah, and after everything that's happened recently, and Harold leaving and Matt's passing, the bike club gives me something to look forward to, you know? And riding Matt's bike makes it all the more special.
Hey, where's the coffee? Oh, good morning to you too. Coffee? I don't know. It's on the bench. It doesn't go there. It's ground coffee. It goes in the fridge. It'll go up. Can you just put things back in the right place? Seriously, bro, what's your problem? Tomato didn't turn up this morning and sign in. It's officially jump bail. I knew this would happen. So what does this mean for your case?
It's as good as gone. Unless we can find him, which is a pretty slim chance.
Where do you think he might be?
Wouldn't surprise me if he's taken off interstate.
Well, that sucks. Hey, but at least you've seen the back of him.
So close to getting that mongrel put away. At least we shut down his dodgy operation.
Hey!
Finished already?
The test part's done, but Josh convinced Daniel to do a run, if you can believe that. But they did both give me strict instructions to make sure that you're okay. So how are you feeling? Look, I know that things have been as bad as they can be, but I know that there is something else going on here. You're not pregnant, are you? I know, it's out there, but some things lately have struck me as kind of weird. I mean, you don't have an appetite, you're tired, you just threw up, and then you lied to Josh about having a big breakfast this morning.
You're right. I'm pregnant.
Wow. Well, okay. Hey, I know it must be a bit of a shock now, but everything will be fine. Daniel is going to be over the moon.
Please don't.
No, I'm serious. He's going to be so happy and supportive.
The baby might not be Daniel's.